you know, besides the genetics, the fact that she was in between. Well, if any of you know my big brother and Beth's little brother, yeah, pretty much there were always like spitballs being popped and kids being smacked with shoes over, oh, I don't know, 3 seats of a van. And Beth she learned from a young age, basically from birth, to be calm in the line of fire. So I want you to know that Beth is calm. I don't know whether it's nature or nurture, but it for sure was the nurture part. And the second thing, like, Brian, you know, you might have been a Ralph Lauren model, but Bethy, the quote I know is that Bethy was part of Martha Stewart's house where Ralph Lauren's children lived. So
That's awesome.
And we're talking, this woman you're marrying, Brian, is she faithful? Boy, she stayed in her parents' house till, like, Beth was at the 5th grade. The first, like, yeah, I mean, my house was like family, you know, but to spend the night at a girlfriend's house, I think it was, you know, a good number of years. So I think you don't have to worry about that faithful bit, because she's there. And then, you know, it goes with being faithful, that this girl is a good snuggler. Like, if a man wants anything in his life, I know my husband loves nothing, well, sorry, till we had kids, he loved nothing more than me snuggling up to him at night. And Brian, I don't think you have to worry about that. Like, she is a woman who likes snuggling. Can I say that, Beth? That you like, you know, you kind of like, you enjoy sleeping in, let's say, the family bed, right? Like, it's a good thing to be there and snuggle and be cozy. So I just have to say that Beth, maybe I'm biased because I always saw, because of the age I was at when she was born, Bethy basically stands, at least to me, and I think to a lot of people in this room, is the epitome of beauty. I mean, she is, when you look at the album that Aunt Sue has made recently, or that now I hear Zoe made an album too, Beth is gorgeous, isn't she? I mean, anybody So Brian, I think we need to raise our glasses to you guys. Because, Brian, by the way, you're great too, okay? Brian first came along when I had little kids, and I don't know how many of you have had children, but to have somebody show up is, you know, kind of your younger sister's boyfriend, and to have your hands free for 15 or 30 minutes or even more as Colton grew up, Brian, you're a God sent. You're wonderful too. But he is getting in his arms Bethy, who to me stands for beauty, calm in the line of fire, and just absolute faithfulness. And I have to, as I mentioned before, say a darn good snuggler too. So let's raise our glasses to Beth and Brian.